Collective is the purpose of your soul. You have to become collective, but it's not the collective artificial one, but like your hands are collective with the whole body. If there's a pain here, the whole body will feel. But who is the other? You can feel everyone within yourself. And that is what happens to you. So the purpose is that you become the whole and completely engulfed into the whole. Alright?
Excuse me, what is the connection in any of Sahaja Yoga and Reiki? Or are they parallel with one another?
I don't want to criticize anything. Only thing you should see all these things, what have you gained? First question. What have you gained by doing anything? Have you got self-realization? Have you got the knowledge of the divine? Have you felt the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Just like that. As a mother, I would say, what did you get out of it? There are so many in the market, so many. I would ask you this question. Child, what did you get? There's no end to such things.
Once you become self-realized, how do you maintain it?
I used to think that once you get self-realization, you are self-realized. But it's not so. I must face the facts as it is. Once you get your realization, of course, I mean, you do feel all the time the good breeze and all that. But there are problems on your centers, on your chakras, which you can feel on your fingertips. You can see yourself. I said it's self-knowledge. So you can see yourself what problems you have. You can feel the problems on yourself. Immediately you say, alright, this is the problem. And that problem you want to correct yourself because you see yourself. I'm surprised sometimes people come and tell me, Mother, my arca is very bad. Please correct it. That means, Mother, I'm very egoistical. Normally nobody would say I'm egoistical, will they? Nobody. But once they get self-realization, they see the problem, they love themselves, they see themselves in that love, they say that why not I get myself corrected? Then, of course, it has to be worked out a little. Like, even if the seed sprouts, it has to grow. It doesn't take much time. Within 1 month's time, most of the people become masters. They can give realization. They can tell them anybody, you need not be very well educated, nothing. I've seen in the villages, people work it out so fast. So I can't say how much time it will take, but I've seen people becoming masters within 1 month's time.
What if there are times that
And you don't have to pay throughout. It's very important to understand.
someone once told me that our purpose was to spread the word of God through our thoughts and our actions. I just want to know what you thought about that statement.
Someone said you want to spread the word.
Of God through our thoughts and our actions. I just want to know what you thought about that statement.
Saying that the statement somebody made. Somebody made a statement. You should spread the word of God through your thoughts and through your actions. What do you feel about that statement? one का बताने के लिए अफ्रीका में कार्य किया करेगा इसके बारे में भगवान का कार्य करने के लिए what are your thoughts and what are your actions?
First you should get connected to God. If you are not connected to God, whatever you are doing in the name of God may not be. First point is we should be connected. Supposing this instrument is here and if it is not connected, it has no meaning. In the same way, our God's work has no meaning because we are not yet connected to God. First get connected to His power. Yes, now.
Yoga, once you get self-realization, you know yourself, but who is going to correct the injustice in the world? Who is going to become the leader who will change the world where there is injustice, where there is a discrimination, where there is a hatred? If you are saying forget about the hatred, who is going to come forward? If I become self-realized and if I forget the hatred, then who is going to come forward and change the world where there is a injustice, where there is a crime, where there is a harassment?
Correct. Really, that's the worry I have. This hatred and all this comes through ignorance. We have ignorance. And once you start getting into this great ocean of love, it starts just disappearing from you to begin with and from others also who have got realization. Now they say that Sahaja is working in 72 countries. And we have seminars in India sometimes and sometimes in Italy where the people from all these countries come. I have never seen them criticizing each other. Of course they have great fun, they enjoy, but never seen complaining or doing anything wrong to each other. Because now they have become all one. It's a last judgment. This is the time of last judgment. If you want to remain as you are, you remain. Nobody can force you. But if you want to rise to that level, you'll be amazed, you'll have friends all over the world. Not ordinary friends, but real friends. So, just to get rid of this hatred and all nonsense, what do we have to do? Thinking hatred comes from where? It comes from human beings. So, we have to transform them. If they are transformed, things will be alright.
Is there healing energy that will come from your meditation tonight?
Yes. First of all, one must know what is this energy is. You must understand. And it heals people, no doubt. It does heal. First it will heal you. And then it will heal others also. No doubt. It does. But first you must know it. You must know how to do it. It would be like any doctor who is not even done his MBBS or anything and trying to do some job. It will be like that. So first I would say you should establish. Those who are established surgeons, first of all, get very good health, but they can help others, they can heal others. Definitely. That is nothing. That is just a big part of this energy.
Thank you. Most saints spoke of self-realization coming with a lifetime of practice and dedication and commitment. Why is that Sahaja Yoga, with Sahaja Yoga you can accomplish so fast?
Why? Because the need is so much. It's the need of the divine. Divine love is present with human being and it wants to have a very short thing. You see, formerly to go to even to New York was very difficult. I don't know how many years Columbus took to then come to America. But today, it has come. So I would say it's a jet age. And really we have
Does the Kundalini yoga that you teach has anything to do with Tantra yoga?
You see, the name is Kundalini Yoga. It has nothing to do with Kundalini Namaste. So, Sahaja Yoga and Kundalini Yoga are the same, if you see the meaning of it. But in actual, I've seen the yoga business is terrible because people have suffered so much. So, it's something very different. I don't know what they do in the name of Kundalini Yoga.
With all your travels, do you miss your family?
My family is very sensitive. And I travel, they also travel with me. My family, all of them are here now in America. But my family is very sensitive. And they have realized that this is such a great work I'm doing. So they support me, they help me in every way. They are very supportive and they like it and they enjoy all the people who have got realization. There's a family have the same ideas, or we can say the same feeling for the world, and they are very happy.
Have any of your grandchildren or children had the same insight or born with the same insight as you?
Yeah, see, I have also great grandchildren. And I'm surprised that they are all born realized. They are born realized. That's very surprising. And the family is so united, so helpful. And my great-grandchildren also have the vibrations, they understand. And it's remarkable how the Divine has been kind to give such a family. I have never neglected my family, never. But they understand that my work is very important. And they also enjoy my work very much. They also feel the vibration. They also have got realization. Yes, please.
I'm not able to get out of this body consciousness.
No, all these words have absolutely no meaning. Body consciousness, this state, that thing. See, it is said that you should not be conscious of your body, you should be conscious of your body as a human being, there's nothing wrong. But once you get your realization, you become conscious of your subtle body which is within you. So you can easily get it. But you don't lose the consciousness of your body. That's not so. These are all funny things they are doing. I was telling you that you fly in the air and all that. It's not. It's absolutely simple that you become consciously aware within yourself of your own powers and which you use not for cruelty or for making money, but for love. I mean, it is something. Something that happens to you, like I would say a flower. See, it's just a bud. Maybe it's not even a bud, but then it becomes a flower. And you see your fragrance, and you are amazed at yourself. So all these things that you have to give up your body consciousness, this consciousness, is not necessary at all. You don't have to give up anything. Wherever you are, whatever you are, in that only you get the light, the enlightenment as they call it. See, Americans read too much, that's why. All their beliefs come from some reading, I don't know from where they got it. And to neutralize them is very difficult or mental. But if you get your realization, certainly this was all nonsense. You said it's correct that Americans have this idea, those ideas, but these ideas are not reality. Have you felt the reality? First get to the reality. Then you will see, in these words, I don't know what people read. I mean, this is nothing. I came long time back before here. I ran away. I said, impossible. Their brains are already filled with so many books, I don't know how to talk to them. And after 9 years, I appeared on your soil. Now they are changing. So they are realizing this is all kind of a money making going on with the books. Thank God it's coming up now. It's better.
Do you believe that the Kundalini is the same life force, energy that the Chinese would call Qi? That this energy is, part of us, part of the world, that can be accessed in this way, and also through things like Qigong and Tai Chi, is it the same force?
Right. But you see, it has something to do with that, and that is what is our ego and super-ego. The Chinese, what they have written is correct. But Chinese also don't know who is Lao Tse, can you imagine? Lao Tse is the man who talked about this thing, is the one who told them about Kundalini, and they don't know who is Lao Tse. Especially in America, I don't know what sort of Chinese live in. It's such a great source of knowledge, and what they have said is a perfect thing. But everything gets integrated inside you. All the knowledge, all the scriptures, everything gets absolutely integrated, because out of light you see the truth in all of them. There is truth in everything. There is truth in every religion. But religion now has become money oriented, or also power oriented, so it's gone now. But actually, if you go to the roots of it, it is all the same. For example, take the case of Kosovo. Now there these Muslims wanted to have a separate state. It's not necessary. Why do they want to have a separate state? You see, everywhere where they were tried separate state, even in our country, they all are suffering. Since living in the same state, they could have done it. Alright, they said it. But one thing one should understand, that in democracy, how can you have a state based on religion? You cannot. Despite that they wanted. Now what did they get? Did they get their separate state? They became refugees. Poor things starving. For 2 years they cannot go back to their houses and homes. Because there was no discretion. If you want to help them, best thing is to give realization to everyone. Then all Muslims, all Christians, all Hindus, all of them become surgeons. They respect each other. They have to become surgeons. No use becoming Christian, Hindus, Muslims, because that means fighting. And in Italy we had a little discussion, and they said that we don't want to have one global religion. We have a global religion because innately we are religious. If you know what that innate religion is, then you will become global. But they don't want, because they want to fight. If there is one religion global, we all are there respecting all the religions and all the incarnations and all the principles of religion, suppose. Then how would you fight? On what basis would you fight? This is the problem. We have to go beyond these limitations which are created. We can say created by human beings only. Human beings are good at spoiling everything, I'll feature. You see, if you go in a forest, it's so clean, so nice, all the birds are there, all the animals are there, the lions are there, the tigers are there. You will not find anything stinky. But you send one man there, the whole place is That is what we have done to religion also. Don't know how many bifurcations we have of religions. How can you have? There's one God. How can there be so many religions? And just fighting in the name of religion is stupidity. Because they don't know if there's innate religion within. The innate, which is so much encompassing the whole world. Now see the Sufis are Muslims. What they write nothing but surgery. What Christ wrote was surgery. What Muhammad Sahib wrote was surgery. They did write all these nonsensical things that people are doing, but they don't read even Quran, you'll be surprised. They don't even read Bible in proper way. Or some people just go on reading words. How can you get into it? You must read within the lines, which they don't do. And then they start fighting. It's so absurd, the whole thing is, that next generation will not believe in any one of these organizations based on religion, I can tell you. But they might take to something also very bad. So the best thing is to get to the roots of it and find out. So many things are said to explain according to times also. But how many people really know the roots of religion? They are all one, coming from the same tree. There's nothing to fight. Have you ever seen one branch of the tree fighting with another? It's as absurd as that. To me, I can't understand. It's not possible for us to fight with each other. For what are we fighting? We are part and parcel of the whole. How can we fight? It's very unnatural, which is very dangerous also. As I said, on a tree there are so many leaves, and they are all different. You won't find another leaf repeating itself. But they never fight with each other, do they? Why should we, the human beings, fight in the name of God? They make money in the name of God. They fight in the name of God. They do all kinds of things in the name of God. Now what do you say for such a God it is? How much you have brought? Glory to the name of God. Alright? So we have to know that innate religion within us, which is in everyone. All of us have that innate religion. We may call it by a name. It's a pure, noble religion, we can call it. Which is within all of us. It's a fact. I'm telling you a fact. Otherwise, you start fighting for this, fighting for that, and what will happen? That's what I said, this is the last judgment. And this last judgment is really going to make the difference between the people who have got self-realization and who haven't got it. Last judgment we are not going to put on the balance to find out who is thinner and who is fatter. No. It is what have you got within yourself, what light you have got within yourself. And you must have a proper understanding that your value of your human life is very great. It is not something frivolous, cheapish. It's very great, and you can help the whole world to emancipate. Alright?
to ask a question from last
Can you chapter sheet?
Well, it's the fact that I'm not vegetarian, that I eat meat and fish and things like that. And caffeine, also I smoke vegetable coffee, stuff, those things.
You will get the self-realization with this one. Whatever is good for you, you will have. These are all the things that are there because you haven't got your self-realization. Please make yourself comfortable. I never say you become vegetarian. I never say you don't give up your smoking, drinking, nothing. If I say that, half of the people will go away. I just say, all right, come and sit down. Get yourself realization. Then tell me. What's there?
Welcome to the collective view thing that will really move with big effort when she was alone. Sorry, can you repeat that?
You should know you are never alone when alone. Absolutely. It's just, you just enjoy the loneliness also. Sometimes I'm left alone, then I'm quite happy also. No questions, nothing, no problem. Sometimes I enjoy myself. When you know what you are, you really enjoy. I've seen people who have never written a word of poetry, after getting self-realization, they become great poets. Some musicians, they were no good, have become great musicians. Some people who never spoke a word, they have become great orators. So all this happens to people. And when you are alone, you get the ideas from the torsion. Very important to be alone. So don't feel bad that you are alone. Here you are in connection with God, but never alone. And you get all your ideas from the torsion area. If you note it down, you'll be amazed at yourself. Alright? You got this. It's the force of pure desire. So it cannot be forced. If you want it only, then it will come. But first of all, you must know that you are a human being and you must respect yourself. You must have love for yourself. It's not selfishness, but respect that you are a human being and here you have come to get yourself right. It's something very special. There's so many people in New York, but you are special that have come for yourself right. If you have only this feeling within yourself, without any force it will work out, I'm sure. No, you don't have to do anything, but if you could take out your shoes, it will be better because this Mother Earth helps us. I hope you don't mind taking out shoes. That will definitely help. Because your connection with the Mother Earth is very important. You will then realize how important is this Mother Earth. How she helps us in our spiritual life. So far we have never known this important. So those who do not want self-realization have to leave the hall. They should not disturb other people. If they want to have, then welcome very much and they can get it. It will hardly take 10 minutes. Self-realization will take hardly 10 minutes. Not more than that. But you people seem to be very aware. It's not the same as I had seen, say, about 20 years back. You are very aware, and I am sure all of you will get it in no time. Now, only thing you have to do is to put both your hands towards myself and both the feet apart from each other. Why and how, that you will know later on. Why? These two hands represent your two sympathetic nervous systems. Just put it a little higher. Little higher. Now, one thing is very important, that this center is very constricted. And to open the center, you have to forgive everyone. Now, you might say that it's very difficult to forgive. But the argument is whether you forgive or you don't forgive, you don't do anything. Just don't do. But if you don't forgive, then you torture yourself, not the other way. So please, just try to forgive. Forgive everyone. Just say that. In my presence you say, Mother, I forgive everybody. The second thing is that you have to forgive yourself first. Because if you feel guilty, no use feeling guilty, because it gives you pain here, and this center catches very badly. And you might get spondylitis with that, or you might get also angina. So why feel guilty? I mean, whatever has happened, finished now, today, at this present moment, because we have to be in the present. So forgive yourself. And people get, entangled into this guilt for such a small thing that I am surprised at. There's nothing to feel guilty. As I said, you must have respect. After all, we are human beings. If you have made mistakes, it's all right. Now don't go on playing on it. Just forgive yourself and forgive others. That's all we need. Just say that. Now, put your hands up like this towards me. Now, put your right hand towards me. And bend your head. And see if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area. You can put your hand little away from your head, not on top. And see, you can move your hand and see for yourself if there's a cool or a hot breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area. This is the actualization of baptism. Just see for yourself. This is your own power. Now, please put your left hand towards me. Put down your head and see with your right hand if there's a cool or a hot breeze-like vibrations coming out of your fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone when you were a child. Now, this is hot because you have not forgiven either yourself or to others. That's why it was hot. Just see this. You can raise your hand up and down on the sides and see for yourself. Now put both the hands towards you and just try not to think. Don't think. That's the state. It's the first state you have to achieve. Now just try to feel. If you feel any cool breeze on your fingertips or on your palm or on from the fontanelle bone area on top of your head. Just try to feel if you are feeling it. It's an experience I'd like to. It is not that I have to certify, it is you who have to certify. Please forgive. Forgive everyone. Forgive yourself. That's very important. Now raise your hands to the sky and push back later. Now you can ask any one of these three questions, any one of these questions 3 times. For example, you can say, Mother, you can call me Mother or Shri Mataji. Is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Or, Mother, is this the Parama Chaitanya? Or, Mother, is this the all-pervading power of divine love? Ask any one of these questions 3 times. You can push back your head little. Take down your hands, please. Those who have felt wood or hot trees in their fingertips, on their palm, or out of the 48 moon area, please raise your hands. May God bless you all. That is New York. May God bless you. I could feel the good breeze coming from you to me. Can you imagine this New York? It's a wonderful place now. But now you have to grow. I must tell you have to grow. You feel very nice on top of the world now, I know that you feel. But you have to grow. For that, we have programs, follow-up programs. So please try to come to those follow-up programs. Because then you will grow. And then you will realize, if you do not take it seriously, it won't work. And you'll be lost again. Like some, Christ has said that some seeds were sprouted and were thrown on the roadside. It's like that. So you have to respect your self-realization, and please try to come to follow programs. I don't know where they are. I will tell you just now where they will. Please be seated for 1 minute. 1 minute. And write it down. It's important that you must know everything about it, and you should become masters. Every one of you can give realization to at least 1,000 people.